Well, at the very beginning, we didn't have much.
Everything was smaller. We only had 2 hallways, so classes were smaller. The teachers
did everything. They were not just teachers, they were maintenance. They had to prep the building, paint everything.
It wasn't a public school. There was no public funding, so everything was used.
The desks were old and falling apart, and the Formica was all coming off of everywhere.
But it was quaint.
It was wonderful.
The first big project we did was to get the football field ready.
We had fundraised for many, many years.
But we had to do so many things to get everything ready.
We had a plan. Tim Johnson came and looked at the school, acquired the property, and he did all of the engineering for it.
Mickey Williams, the football coach, would sleep out there at night at the football field to protect the lights that we were going to put up on the football field.
We were trying to get that grass growing, make it soft for the boys. Anyway, so we took PVC pipe and glued it and made these homemade sprinkler systems.
And we would water one section of it and then we'd move it and do some more.
Some nights we'd come out at 10 o'clock, set a timer on it, come back out, move it again.
We were very creative.
And believe it or not, it worked.
We built a beautiful concession stand. They told us that we could not have a concession stand.
The city of Norman, they just wouldn't allow us to put a permanent structure on that land.
So we built a portable concession stand.
So the city wouldn't get mad at us again.
And how many times have we moved it?
Never.
And it's still there today. It's portable. Years later, we had the money in the account to buy the benches for the boys to sit on during the game.
We wanted benches for the players.
And no one was around to put the benches in, so
we went out and rented an auger.
It was like a 2-man auger.
Really was too big for us to handle, but we were going to accept that.
And when the guy rented it to us and we were going to load it up in the truck, he said, "Have you got guys that are going to run this for you?" We said,
yeah, we do.
No.
And so we get out there, anyway, it's cold, it's rainy, and that thing is like shaking us and vibrating, and
you just had to hold on to it, and it would dig a very large hole.
And Marilyn Carter and I have on flip-flops. And Terry Brown is like, "I can't believe you wore flip-flops to drill holes with this thing that's this big around. You're gonna drill your toes off."
It was just fun. It was just enjoying the goodness of God and the blessings and the camaraderie, the wonderful fellowship. It was fabulous.
In the process of building the gym, we were very grateful for the blessings that God had given us to build such a huge, beautiful gym.
We were at the gym, we noticed that all the sprinkler pipe is like rusty and has like white chalk paint on it.
So we decided we would go and paint them.
So we went back, made up our little plan, went and bought I don't know how many cans of black glossy Krylon paint.
And we got there late one night when nobody would know we were there.
We flip all the big lights on.
And we thought we could get to it with ladders and stuff.
And to our surprise, there was about 6 or more huge scissor lifts that will raise you way up to the top of the gym ceiling.
At first I was really kind of scared, but Terry Brown can do anything. Therefore, we just followed.
And they're automatic. You can drive them like a golf cart. You can drive way up high, way down low. So we each jumped on one, played around with the controls. We drove them all over.
It was kind of like bumper cars a little bit for a little while, but anyway.
We painted all night. We painted till really, really late in the night, spraying all these pipes.
And the next day, I think Sandra got a call from Jeff.
It was from the contractor, Jeff Van Hoos. He noticed that not only was all of his forklift machines moved.
He said, "It's really kind of odd, but the lifts, the batteries are all dead."
Wanted to know if we knew anything about that.
See these pipes up here? They might have a little dust on them, but they are black and they're shiny and they're all painted. They're not rusty.